And then on that side, it was much easier.
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
Let's do that again. Give you the bubbles. Since he's kind of looking in this direction anyway. Really lean in for this.
Bubbles! Pop, 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 pop.
Good job. Good job.
There's a history here, and we are at a really wonderful time in history of services for children with hearing loss and their families. We are able now for children who have hearing loss to receive access to spoken language through digital hearing aids in the first few weeks of life. So we now have a population of children like none other in the history of mankind who, in spite of having hearing loss, are learning to listen at the very time that their brains are developing. But we who are professionals have watched history make a huge change in our population that we're serving, and we need to change our techniques because our children can hear now. And the intervention is now taking place with babies and very young children. So around the world, we have had a need to retool and to reskill.
We go to grad school to learn about how to work with kids, and that's kind of one of the new things and different things with auditory verbal therapy is that we have to know how to work with the parents.
Knock, 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 knock. Mom, can you do knock, knock,
Ready?
knock?
Knock, knock, knock. Did you hear that?
Heard it.
Knock, knock, knock.
We have 20 participants. They are in 10 teams, so they pair together to prepare an hour-long therapy session. During that therapy session are our participants, our clinicians who are receiving their training, a parent, and a child, because this session is really training the parent to work with the child. But also, in the corner of the room is a coach. Midway through the session, that coach leaves and another coach comes in. So that a participant who's practicing these therapy techniques at the end of that hour is going to get feedback from 2 different coaches. At the very end of the week, they'll leave here with an action plan of the skills that they, through their self-evaluation, and all of the coaches through our observation have determined to be skills for them to work on over the next year.
I think I'll be a lot more play-based, a lot more natural. And I think I'll really start expecting a lot more from my kids because I've sort of learned that, you know, whatever you expect from them, they'll do. The hands-on experience and the coaches really coming in and saying, this is how you could tweak this, and then watching it work and watching the child be more successful is just a really positive experience, I think. Before I gave him the directions, I think he did a good job today.